Hey, 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 beloveds. Come through with the 1, 2. Come on in, share this out. It's Monday, Money Matters. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's heal. Let's unlearn. Let's get to the questions that we're not asking ourselves. Great day, great day, great day. So, for those of you who don't know, we talk about our Money Matters weekly. We are in the season where we're talking about readiness, preparing ourselves, managing our finances, and becoming great, amazing stewards over our um, finances as we are minding our business. Um, when we talk about business, I don't just specifically focus on like running and operating a business. I look at our lives, right? Being the CEO of our lives, our our life, right, is structured in a way, and we should uh, take control of that day, manage that life accordingly. So let's get into let's say talk about minding your business around your finances. When it comes to minding your business around your finances, we want to focus on what is your mindset? What are you manifesting? What are your thoughts? We have been going over for the past few weeks about our money personalities, our relationship with money, how we relate with money, how our thoughts on money are affecting the way we make, earn, or keep or invest money. So we wanna focus on those things, and you have to keep in mind that, listen, no matter what, it starts with you guys. It really starts with you, and to do the work, we must be willing to take the time to do the work, right? And in doing the work, we must take time to have patience with ourselves, because whatever your mindset is now, whatever you have been manifesting thus far, guess what? It got you here because things were either conditioned to you or because you believed in a particular thing for way too long. Now, if you're at a place where you don't agree with the things that you're manifesting, where what you're manifesting at this point does not serve you, then we're here to help you to step back, to really reevaluate and look at that and see what exactly it is. Because, in all essence, it starts with you, right? When we talk about the you, we wanna, you know, you wanna really know that it's really up to you. It's up to you guys. Um, Nobody else is going to be able to do it. Nobody else can really understand your situation as much as you can. Nobody will see your circumstances the way you be able to see it. So therefore, you must paint a clear visual image picture for yourself or with the person who's helping you. Work on your budget, work on you itemize your bills, work with you by getting you on track and back into, back in on your way to the different levels in your life, right? When should you do it? Do it now. Now is a perfect time to get it done. Now is a perfect time for you to revisit your spending habits. Now is a perfect time to identify the areas that you're spending too much. Now is the perfect time to look over past months, past week spending habits, right? Correcting it now is going to prepare you for our 26-week savings in October. Correcting it now is going to get you in position to identify, okay, do I really need some help? And get yourself accountable to say, okay, let me lock arms with trees and see where I can change some things in my life, right? Because the tools, the system, the principles, the things that you are going to be learning over the course of connecting with me, right? And again, it's based on what it is that you need help with, right? We customize your life and business endeavors here. So if you need to take actions now, right, just know that procrastination is a dream killer. Procrastination is going to kill your dream. So the more you procrastinate, the more you wait, the more you try to convince yourself that, yeah, I can wait, I have time, the more you're killing your dreams, the more you're taking time away from your greatness, right? Why are you allowing these frugal things that amount to major things to ruin your life, right? Nip it in the bud, nip it at the roots, or now you can work on eliminating and dissolving those type of relationships altogether, right? So when? Now is the time. We work on your mindset, manifest differently. You are the key component, and now is the time. Now is the time to execute. Now is the time to raise your hand. I need help. Now is the time to step back and reinvent yourself. Now, no other time but now. You have to be the one to decide that, right? Your determination is going to lead you in the direction that you want to go. Are you dedicated? Are you devoted? Are you desiring for more? Are you desiring for good, right? So what are some of the things that you can start doing? What are some of the things that you can start doing to help you get to those levels? There are certain things that I point to you guys. I always point out to you guys. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get it. So we have, what is this? I don't know. We have books like this that are very helpful for us in the mornings, or for every to help us start our days, and it's really helpful to get yourself into environment and practices and routines of exercises that can help you with your mindfulness. Develop more more healthier routines, so to speak. So when it comes to this book, I like this because my everyday challenge is getting up early, earlier than normal, than I normally get up. One of my challenges that I'm not going to bed earlier. So one of my efforts is to reprogram my mind, right? Reprogram my mind. And by doing that, I have to start now putting things inside my head. This is not the book itself, but it is the journal. The book itself is really good as well. I have it on Audible, but the journal is also fantastic, and it goes over a few lifesavers, daily operation that you can go on with your day. So, for example, these are the things that you can implement in your life. Like before 8 a.m., there are a few things that you want to cover on a day-to-day basis, like maybe sitting silent. Having a moment of silence is refreshing. Having a moment of silence gives you a chance to listen more about, what's going on in your head, what messages, what downloads you may want to have or may have trying to get through to you, but you're so busy with matters of the world, matters of things going on internally that keep rehearsal, playing over and over in your head, right? Sitting silence and having, practice on how to control those moments are beneficial for you overall. Having to tell yourself, speak words of affirmation, right? These are the lifesavers hacks that I'm suggested out of these books that I am sharing with you guys. And what does all of this have to do with money management? Again, It's the mindset and your manifestation. How are you manifesting things? What are you thinking about? What are the energies are you putting in as you're thinking about these things? And how what are the things, how are you feeling when you're calling these things in, right? So your affirmation, helps you to continue to stay focused. And we speak words out with life. We speak words, we speak a life and death out of the words of our mouth. So when I'm always encouraging you to say your affirmation, to speak life over your life, then this is the reason for my madness. I know that affirmation can definitely change your life, utilizing it in the right and the effective way. We want you to start visualize. Visualization is so powerful. It is used by sports athletes all over all the time. Visualization has been used through manifestation and just through life, right? So one of the practices that you want to do early out in the morning is start visualizing, even what's in your bank account, even the good practices that you are achieving through this journey of money management and learning why money matters to you, right? What exercises do you need to put into place? Well, there are exercises that will help you. These challenges that we come up with, for example, like the 26-week saving challenge that helps you to save a little over $7,000, right? You There are some exercises that you are required to do to help keep you on track, right? And overall, there's mindfulness exercise that you probably should be doing to help keep you focused on just doing this for the better, right? Focus on helping yourself to keep on track. And then read more about money. Read articles, books, materials from the experts, right? Read what's happening in the banks. Read what's going on. Just read materials around finances, financial literacy, things like that. These things will help break the shell, cut through the barriers, and really help you to unlearn and relearn and be able to really analyze and process these new ideas in your head. And write down your plans, write down your goals, right? Make sure that they're clear, make sure that they're on point, make sure that every finance you have coming in is assigned to something, because if not, then you are going to waste it, you're going to throw it away, you're going to lose its value or its potential to flipping and turning that into investment, as opposed to just keeping your mind spending as a consumer. Now, my goal here is to help you to break those generational curses, break those thoughtlessness and thoughts around money, your mindfulness around money. I want you to believe that you deserve lots of money. And what does that lots of money look like to you? You want to ask yourself the question, like, what is money? Like, what really is money to you? Like, for example, my son, he's into collecting. He calls them his collectibles. He's into collecting coins and different things like that. So when he finds the coins, and based on the date, it's a spendable or a non-spendable, a collectible, and he would keep it. So when he does find one of the coins, whether it's a quarter, a dime, a nickel, whatever it is, and it has like one of those real ancient dates on there, 1950 odd, 1960s, 30s, 20s, all those different dates on them, he likes to keep them. Yeah. So he likes to keep them, and he also likes to research upon it. And when he does, he finds that a 25 cents can range from a 25 cents, a 5 cents to 300 or more, right? So it's about the value that you put on it. So what value are you putting on yourself, And what value are you putting on money? What is money to you, right? Money means so many different things to each and every single individual. Um, what is not having money? Like, I don't know about you, but when I don't have money, I get into a state or a spirit of depression. Like, I'm just, my mood is all wrong. I'm grumpy. I'm annoyed with everything. I'm just like depressed and down because I don't like the feeling of lack, right? When I have that feeling of lack, I feel inadequate. When I have that feeling of lack, I feel like I'm not useful. I'm not adding value to anything, right? I'm not standing in a position to that really holds any value. So it's like you want to kind of understand what it is. What's not having money feel like for you? And is it a good feeling? Is it something that you want to continuously feel, right? Do you deserve to make lots of money, right? And one of the things you want to ask yourself is, and I want you to complete the sentence, because I make lots of money, what? Right? Because you make lots of money, because I make lots of money, I'm able to travel the world and help people all over, all likes, and just achieve so much more. Because I make money, I'm able to give my children the best of the best education, the best exposure, the best experience, the best opportunities. Because I have money, I can give so much more to those who need it, to single mothers who are starting up, who ended up being single parents due to circumstances, to people who are living paycheck to paycheck with or without children, wanting to find a way how to 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 just change their situation, right? I need, because I make lots of money, I have the ability of time and freedom to just navigate through this world, helping nations, because I have an unlimited source, a overflow fountain of money coming into me, right? Because I'm able to have these things, I can do miraculous and wonderful things. I know one of the things that kept me from becoming or having the money, having the money that I needed financially before, was like just fear, limitation, laziness, just me avoiding the, I guess, being afraid of like my potential to being like very successful, to the success that I know that is coming to me, to the success that I know I'm about to embark on. What took me so long to get there? What is taking me so long to still get there, to arrive, is again, the expectations that I'm putting over myself, and somehow there may be still a little bit of fear there, of, because you know what is coming, the impact of it. So what was holding, what was keeping me from being where I wanted to be financially? These are questions that I have to ask myself. These are questions that you ask yourself and get the answers to it. You can type the answers in. You can message me the answer. You can just write it down for yourself and really ask yourself these questions and really dig up the rooted answer to it. Not the first surface level, not the first quickest thing that comes to your mind. Really dig deep and look and see, really, is this really what the reason is? And when you can identify that reason, then you can ask yourself what needs to change. What needs to change now, right? What beliefs and habits and thoughts can you change and start putting in now to the mindset? You see how it always comes back to the mind, right? Our mind is so powerful, guys. So we have to make sure that the things that we're putting in it, we have to make sure that we must guard our gates, right? It's not about what you're watching, what you're allowing yourself to see. It's not only about the things they're putting in your mouth, but what are you listening to? All these things, consciously and subconsciously, are helping or in the hindrance of you believing in your potential in making more, right? Financially, you have access. There's limitless amount of money out there. There are a limitless amount of people that are out there wanting to give you their money. They have to give it away, because if not, they're going to give it away to the IRS. They're going to have to give it away to the government. And a lot of people don't really want to do that. So they need to find ways, right? They need to find ways on how to distribute that money. So if you now have a talent, have a skill, have a gift, have a product or a service, you now need to package that up in a way that it comes off valuable to the person that is watching, to the person that is viewing you, right? You may know your value. You may know how much value you bring to the table, but I don't know, right? So you're going to have to package that in a way, and that, I believe, is where we get stuck in start and launch. That is where believe where we get stuck in the disbelief, like we're not believing enough for ourselves to say that we should go out there and package what we have and display it out there, or we're over believing in ourselves and saying we're too good for that. No, I shouldn't have to go out there and expand upon my business and have to stoop down. I have many years of experience and I have to stoop down to this level and now do this. No, boo boo, you haven't arrived yet, right? And clearly there's something you may have to step back and reevaluate or repackage. So again, it still comes back to the mindset. Blessings, Queen. Blessings. Thank you for joining, sis. How you doing? We're just talking about money matters. I'm wrapping it up now, and I just want you guys to be really mindful about minding your business. Okay, your business is you, your finances, your overall functioning. We talked about yesterday about the 5 F's, right? Your faith, your finances, your fitness, your family, all these things that we talk about. Are they in alignment, or are you compromising? Are you settling, right? When it comes to your finances, let's focus on that. Let's identify where the blockage is, right? Why are we settling? I talked about yesterday how I settled with the fact that I was working $16 an hour, and then they dropped me to $14 an hour. I wasn't happy with the pay, but I loved what I did, right? Was it enough to keep me there? No, because I understood my value, because I valued myself enough to know that, you know what, this is not it. This is not enough. This is not what is going to take me or give me the result that I'm looking for. Now, how can I package my years of experience in here and get the value of what I'm worth? And in doing that, expand in my territory. How can I help more by doing the same thing, right? One of the during the most powerful woman conference, that's what we're talking about. If you want to make more money, figure out a way how you can help more people, right? Help more people. Figure out what that looks like and how you can go about doing it, and get out there and do it, right? Get out there and do it. Find your passion, but clear your mind. So mind your business, the mind, your mindset, act now and decide. Decide, be determined. Peace and love. Thank you for joining today's Money Matters. I'm looking forward to working with all of you guys in our 26 weeks saving programs coming in October, but we are preparing you for that. This is something we're doing different this year. Normally I just jump in and be like, hey, everybody, let's go. We're in 26 weeks saving, but we are preparing your mindset so that you do it right this time. A lot of people fall off. A lot of people quit in the middle of it or right before they even got started. But with doing this, with showing up and giving you guys these tools, these information, and these things that you can take back, I'm hoping And as a result of that, it's going to help you guys to be prepared for the 26-week saving and have yourself ahead of the game of figuring out ways of how, if you even need to, how to increase your finances, how to bring in more money so that you can start saving, and where it is that you need to invest as we start going into the 26-week savings. When we start saving, then you got to know what to do with the money. That's the missing link. A lot of people don't share with us what to do with the money. How can we get our dollar to work for us, right? So we're going to talk about what to do with a dollar when we get there. So I'm excited. Peace and love. I love you. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it, right? Love yourself first. Self love is your first love, and experience the love of Yah. God's love is immaculate. God's love is just, it's priceless. It's precious. It's unconditional. And your smile will be just so different. So go out and shine your light. Peace and love.